Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Barcelona against Atletico Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Here then the lineups for this game. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Llorente, is a player who's made great use of his versatility. He made his name as a defensive midfielder, of course, but he's done well in more advanced positions, wide and central areas. It'll be interesting to see what he ends up turning into. Number 10, possibly, you wouldn't rule that out.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Cuts it out. Dani Olmo. He's made sure that that won't get through. Casado. Lewandowski. Now the pass. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
Ruguri. Szczesny catches it safely. And it's Griezmann. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Araujo. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. Molina. Llorente tries a long pass towards the front. Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Whipped in. Longley gets it away. Oh, glorious footwork! And the defence can get it clear. Gonzalez. Griezmann with the ball through. Barrios. That's surely a foul, free kick. Played out to the right. Llorente, and the cutback. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Looks to thread it through. Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son.
Barcelona take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
He's off on a marauding run. Good clearance and very necessary. Danny Olmo. And he has been fouled there. Barcelona looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. That was travelling. Aimed long and direct. And it's Lewandowski. Llorente. The referee's awarded a free kick. Lewandowski. Looking to force his way through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Here it is now, surely. Really well-taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona now have a decision to make. Do they look to add to their 2 goals, or will they be confident of defending them? They just need to be clear about their second-half intentions. That's important.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the second half gets underway. It's a throw-in. Fired in from distance.
Well, what was required then was a little more patience. He didn't have to cross it so early.
It's a long forward pass. Yamal. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Gonzalez. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. It's a good-looking cross. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Forward tracking back like that, always that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Another piece of really good defending.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Lewandowski pings it out wide. Barrios. Atletico Madrid keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Keeps everyone guessing. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Llorente. That'll be a throw-in. Out again for a throw-in. Pumps it upfield. Brings it forward. Tries a through ball. Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He'll have it in! Gonzalez. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Pushes it out wide. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Wonderful quick feet.
That's believing too much in his own ability to hold on to the ball.
Cardozo boots it upfield. Llorente plotting from out on the right-hand side, and it's Lewandowski. Solot, good challenge, he just stood firm. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Speculative strike. Pedri. Who's going to make this theirs? Passes it through. Now it's Lewandowski. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle? Barcelona seeking to maximise the moment. Looking to pull clear here. Always going over the top. Cardozo. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Pedri. Yamal. Lewandowski. Ferran Torres. He's gone for it! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
He put on quite a show there.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
And the referee brings it to a close. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage, and it paid off.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.